Hey everyone, you're going to lose a couple marks on your exam if you don't know how to figure out these questions. They show up everywhere. Now, this is an easy question with an easy presentation, but we're going to go over the other options to try and find the condition that's linked with it. A 65-year-old man is evaluated for progressive difficulty walking. He reports that his hat size has increased over the past few years and he has had intermittent hearing loss. Which of the following lab profile is the most likely in this patient? Now, this is a classic presentation of Paget disease of the bone. In Paget disease of the bone, you've got increased bone turnover. That means that osteoclast and osteoblast activity is up, and that's going to show in your labs as an isolated increase in ALP, because ALP shows the activity of osteoblast. And everything else is going to be normal in Paget disease. This is your correct answer, C. Just memorize it. Everything is normal, but ALP, P for Paget disease. B, everything is normal, so that could be a patient with no issues or a patient with osteoporosis. So in osteoporosis, you've got a quantity problem, not a chemistry problem. Everything's going to be normal, but you're going to get an overall bone mass reduction. That's it. So these two you can commit to memory. You're going to be fine on exam day. You're going to know them, just memorize them. Otherwise, for the other conditions, you're going to have to know how the different enzymes affect different pathways and stuff like that. We're going to try and make things easier, and we'll see. First of all, PTH has different effects. It could affect the bones by increasing bone resorption, so bone turnover. Uh, you can make a rule if you want. PTH is up, ALP is up. So when first PTH goes up, ALP is going to be up because PTH is going to increase bone turnover, ALP is going to be up. But when ALP is up first, doesn't matter. PTH could be normal or increased, like in Paget disease, for example, or different gastrointestinal problems, because ALP could be up in liver disease. But we're not going to get into that. That's for a different video. Anyways, PTH could affect the kidneys as well. It's going to cause reabsorption of calcium in the DCT, excretion of phosphate in the PCT. You can remember that by naming PTH by phosphate trashing hormone. And it could activate 1-alpha hydroxylase in the kidneys to transform vitamin D into its active form. And then vitamin D is going to cause reabsorption of serum calcium and phosphate in the gut. Now, you can pause the video after each condition to try to figure out what the answer is. If I tell you you've got vitamin D deficiency, what would be your representation, A, D, or E? Now, I'm going to circle the primary problem for each condition. So vitamin D deficiency is going to cause first serum calcium and phosphate decrease in the serum. So that's your primary problem. When calcium is going to go down, PTH is going to go up to try and make up for the loss of calcium. And that's going to cause bone turnover and cause ALP to go up. So PTH is up, ALP is up. Remember. Now, the sequence is very important, by the way. Always circle your primary problem to know what the answer is. Okay, now if I tell you you've got primary hyperparathyroidism, pause the video. Okay, your primary problem is an increase in PTH. So that's going to start here. Could be D or E, but that's it, it's D. Okay, PTH is up. So that's going to cause an increase of reabsorption of calcium. It doesn't matter how, calcium is going to go up. So here you've got your calcium, PTH, phosphate trashing hormone. So phosphate is down. And PTH, as we said, PTH is up, alkaline phosphatase is up. E is more of a complicated one. So you got to remember that E is going to be chronic kidney disease. So whatever is happening, consider that everything happening in the kidney is not working. So that's the difference between, for example, vitamin D deficiency and E, the phosphate. So the kidney is not working, phosphate is going to be high instead of being low. Okay. Calcium is going to go down. That's your primary problem here. That's going to cause PTH to go up. But remember, phosphate is up even though PTH is high because the kidney is not working. That's the exact reason why serum calcium is low as well. And an extra point is an increased serum phosphate in the serum phosphate is going to cause a steeper decrease in serum calcium because it's gonna bind the free form of calcium in the blood. And as we said before, PTH is up, alkaline phosphatase is up. So the important thing for these questions is to know the sequence of the problem. So always circle your primary problem and then go from it to figure out what the answer is. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching and comment down below what condition you want me to do next or what topic you want me to talk about.